What's up guys, Matt the Riff Master here. So today we're going to be talking about shopping on a budget. What should you buy? So guys, if you remember a little while back, I did a video where we did some online shopping and we just put together a ridiculously expensive rig for the fun of it, because it was fun. And well, now if you remember what was on my list, one of those items was the Series 1 1046F6, and we have that now, so we can cross that off the list. So that just leaves a £4,000 Gibson Les Paul and some EMGs. But anyway, we'll get there one day. So guys, this video is going to be the budget version of that video, but I'm going to be taking it a little differently. I'm not going to be doing any online shopping for anything in particular. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take it from the perspective of somebody who, say you may have a guitar and an amp, your playing's getting better, you're improving, and you want to upgrade your gear. So basically guys, the question that I will be asking is, now, in my opinion, if you try and get a new amp and a new guitar in one budget, you may end up not getting what you wanted. So I don't think that's the best way to go. However, if you do want to do that and you do find an amp that you want and a guitar that you want within that budget, then you go ahead and do that. So guys, here's what I would personally do. Now, depending whatever guitar or whatever amp you have right now, I would suggest taking your budget and spending all of it or the majority of it on the amplifier. Now, I have a friend who has some guitars and he has an amp, and his playing's getting good, which is awesome. He wants to upgrade his gear, which is awesome, but he's gone and chosen to buy a new guitar. Now, I personally have said you're better off getting a whole new amp. So the amp you currently have might not be that good, and if you go and spend £500-600 or however much on a brand new guitar upgrade, I just feel it's not going to do it justice through an amp that's not that good. So that's why I think the majority of the budget, or the whole budget, you should focus on a new amp. Most guitars these days are pretty good quality anyway. I mean, you can mod a guitar, you can upgrade just the guitar that you have and make them sound really good. I remember I had some cheap Les Paul copy that we got off eBay. It didn't sound great, but I whacked some EMGs in it and that thing sounded amazing. Like, it was just... I couldn't believe that it was how much it costs, because as soon as the EMGs went in it, it sounded amazing. This was mentioned in one of our live streams the other day about doing a budget and what should you upgrade, and somebody mentioned that a new amp should be the way to go. And yes, you know, I've said I totally agree with that. A whole new amp upgrade will be the way to go, because if you've got a really bad amp now and you buy a really nice guitar to play through that little amp, to me that's just, I don't know, it just won't do the guitar justice, and I just don't think it would sound good. Now, this exact situation came up for me quite a while back. I had a Line 6 Spider 2 75 watt amp. Do you remember those? The old Line 6 Spider 2s? Damn. And I had some money saved up, and I was, you know, I went and I bought a brand new guitar. It was an upgrade from the guitar I had. I bought I think it was an ESP LTD EC401, EMG pickups. Oh, this thing was like amazing. So I had this really awesome, you know, new guitar that was a lot more expensive than what I'd spent before, and I just wasn't feeling it through the amp. So then that's when I went out and I decided one day to buy the Blackstar ID TVP 100 watt head. And as soon as I plugged that guitar through that amp, oh my god, everything changed. So there is a perfect example of, if you buy a brand new really good guitar but you keep the shitty amp that you might have now. If it is shitty, it might not be shitty, but it might not be great. If you buy a really nice guitar and put it through an amp that's, you know, not that good, it's just not going to be worth it. You know, I personally feel, you know, you want to upgrade your gear, always shoot for a better amplifier. Because, I mean, that's where the sound's coming from. And like I said, I mean, a lot of guitars these days sound pretty good. A lot of pickups that come in guitars from, you know, from the factory sound pretty awesome. So going through a better amp, you know, might make that guitar perform a little bit better. It will motivate you to play a bit more and sort of keep improving, because it's going to sound a lot better than your previous amplifier. Now, when I'm talking about people upgrading their amplifiers, I'm talking about people from kind of a beginner level where they might not have a very good amp, they might not have much knowledge about amplifiers. So, you know, I'm talking about like little practice amp kind of things, you know, or the Line 6 Spider 2 that I had. So I mean, if you've got like, I don't know, 100-watt Marshall and you want to upgrade from that, and it's a completely different story, because 100-watt Marshall is just awesome anyway. So we're just really talking about you guys out there that have kind of got your beginner kind of rig, you know, a little amp, whatever it is, guitar, and you want to start upgrading. The Riff Master suggests brand new amplifier. So now I'll just suggest a few amplifiers that I 100% within my heart believe in will deliver you awesome sounds at a very, very awesome price. So let's start out. I mean, I'm guessing you guys know where this is going to go. I mean, yeah, Blackstar. The Blackstar ID TVP range. Now these amps are absolutely amazing. They come in a range of different sizes, a 100-watt head, a 60-watt head. They do combo versions. But they're really affordable, and they've got so much to offer, so many different tonal variations going on. I mean, you could be a metal player, or a blues player, or a rock player, or a funk player, anything like that, and you will find a tone for you in this head. There's just so much going on, and like I said, the price isn't that bad either, which is why I went for the 100-watt ID TVP as my first real amp upgrade, because I wanted a 100-watt head. Now, you don't have to go to the extremes of a 100-watt head. I just wanted one. And I saw the price of it, and I just thought straight away, yes, I want that. Now, you know, I didn't actually go and test it out first, which I guess in a way can be bad. I just bought it blind, you know. But as soon as I got it with the cabinet, it was fucking amazing, you know. A whole new world started in my guitar playing as soon as I upgraded my amp. So that's why I suggest upgrading your amp. So like I said, maybe not the extremes when you're upgrading from your beginner kind of rig going to a 100-watt head. You know, not essential at all. So let's take a look. Like I said, the ID TVP comes in some smaller combos, 15-watt, 30-watt, all that sort of stuff. So it's still kind of a small amp. I mean, you're not really going to want 100 watts unless, you know, you're gigging, or you're like me and you just like everything really loud. So 15 watts, 30 watts, those kind of things are a great size amplifier to upgrade to. Because I mean, I know for a fact that the 15-watt Blackstar ID TVP is loud. You know, 15 watts and it's loud. Now, another cool little amplifier that I would highly recommend, it's really affordable, is the Blackstar HT1R 1-watt combo. This is a 1-watt valve combo amp. It's now it's 1 watt. I get it. It's 1 watt. Oh, that's not much. It's quite a small little amp, but this thing puts out some serious tone. Like, it is loud. When you crank the volume all the way up, like, it is loud. It's a perfect amp for bedroom level playing, jamming, noodling, all that stuff, and it sounds amazing. And the price tag on it is an even bigger thumbs up. Or maybe you want the whole the look of an amp head with a cabinet, but without the extremes of going to a 100-watt head, which with Blackstar, you know, there's some awesome ones. There's the HT1 head version of the previous one that I told you about. It comes in a 1-watt head, and you can buy like a 1x8 cabinet with it as well. Or there's the HT5, which is the same one, but 5 watts, and you can again get cabinet for it. Or there's the HT the HT Metal 1 watt version. So there's loads out there, guys. Like, I highly recommend you shop around looking at Blackstar's range of amplifiers if you're looking to upgrade from your current amplifier, because you know you're getting good now. You're playing, you're learning, you're really feeling it, and you want to upgrade. Because I personally feel when the sound from the amp is good, and you've got a good quality amplifier, that's going to motivate you to play. Because for me, when it sounds good, that motivates me to play. Now, I've played a guitar by LTD. It was one of the really affordable ones. I don't think they make them anymore. I'm not sure what model it was, but it was really affordable. It was like under £200, I think. You know, passive stock pickups. I played it through one of my Blackstar heads, and it sounded phenomenal. Which just goes to show, you know, some affordable guitars are well built. You know, they sound good, and if you put it through a better amp than you have now, you know, it's going to sound good. Then eventually you can move on to upgrading your guitar to something of more quality, something with high output pickups, anything like that. So my advice to you guys, if you want to upgrade from your kind of beginner rig, I would suggest spending the majority of your budget looking at buying a whole new amplifier. Now, this is just my opinion. I'm not saying what I say is right for everybody. Everyone will tell you something different. This is just what I believe and what I've kind of gathered from experience. Like I said, I spent money that I had saved on a new guitar and still had the same amp that I had, and it just didn't sound very good. Okay, it was like an expensive guitar going through a cheap amp. But I look back now and I wish I upgraded my amp first. So I'm just speaking from experience on this subject. So if there's any of you that are out there currently in this situation, you know, you've got your beginning kind of rig and you want to upgrade, give me a comment if you've got questions and I'll help answer them. The Riff Master family will always help you out. If you've got any questions, just stick them in the comments and we'll answer them. We'll help out as best as we can. And guys, if you think differently, let me know in the comments. What do you think you should spend your budget on? The guitar, the amp, or both? I mean, it is kind of handy if you can find both with one budget, because then you get 2 upgrades, which is awesome. But sometimes that's not always possible, guys. So let me know down below what you would do. But I would definitely shoot for upgrading on the amplifier. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was somewhat helpful. I hope I didn't waffle on too much. But again, if you've got any questions, just let me know. And if you're new, come and subscribe, join the family. And remember, guys, hit that like button, share it. And if you want to, head over to the website where you can help super support the channel. So head over there, the link will be somewhere down below, everywhere, I don't know. But yeah, thanks guys, take care, and as always, rock out, be awesome, and I will see you soon. See ya!